What a deal on airfares, and what's United going to do about it? For about 15 minutes yesterday, from what we gather, people are thumbing around trying to get a ticket booked. Next thing you know, computer glitch, and tickets are coming up for nothing. Throw in some tax, maybe $5, and people are going from D.C. to Hawaii for $5. One guy even bought about a dozen tickets through the year going from D.C. to Hawaii, D.C. to Minneapolis, and other routes as well. Now, any comment yet from United? One spokesperson says, as always, we will do what is appropriate. Pretty non-committal there. So what should United do? What will they do? Do they just honor the tickets? Let's go back to our Justice Squad, defense attorney Anna Yum. Anna, what do you think here? You think United's going to honor those freebies there, or close to, or are they going to fight it?
Mike, I think they should honor it. Let me just tell you one thing. I'm from Chicago, and I booked my ticket a couple of days ago. I wish I would have waited until yesterday to capitalize on this moment, because that would have saved me a lot of money. I think United should honor it. I mean, we're talking about a contract. We're talking about breach of performance if they don't. I mean, we're talking about families who capitalize on this moment because there was a glitch in their system. And from a PR perspective and from a legal perspective, they should honor it, because that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm sure I agree with you. I'm sure everybody else would agree with you as well. Hey, 15-minute mistake, tough. You know, customers always right, United. But what could they, I mean, how could United fight it? I'm looking at the past. One time United lost out on a fuel surcharge and lost out like on $130. Didn't fight that, still honored the tickets. Obviously, they're going to lose some more money with this. But what could they say to try and tell a customer, sorry, pay up?
Right. What they possibly could say is that there was no meeting of the minds, that they could say this was an honest mistake. And when we're talking about the intent of the meeting of the minds of a contractual relationship, I think they could say, look, it was an honest mistake. We obviously weren't going to offer a ticket to Hawaii or to Washington, D.C. for $0 or $5. That's not the purpose or the intent of the meeting of the minds of a contractual relationship. So I think they could try to get out of it by saying that, by saying, look, there was no consideration here. There was no contract, essentially. This was a mistake. But I don't know. I think it's going to be an uphill battle. I really think with so much, like I said, PR and so many people pounding their fists asking them to honor it, I think it's going to to be hard for them to not honor it.
They would take a beating. But let's say the United tries somehow to use the argument you laid out there. What could a customer do? The guy who bought 12 tickets from D.C. to Hawaii, how would he fight back?
Customer would slap them with a lawsuit and say breach of contract, breach of performance. We're talking about, you guys extended this offer. I accepted it. That's called consideration. That's called an exchange. And that's called meeting of the minds. I think a consumer is going to seek representation, file a lawsuit, and see what they can do to have United be accountable. I mean, it was a mistake. It was for 15 minutes. But come on. You gave me a contract and I honored it. I signed it. Let's go. Let's go to Chicago. Let's go to D.C. for the $5.
Let's go to Hawaii, right?
Right.
That sounds the best there. Well, you're right. You've laid it out very well there. And the PR beating that United would take, you're just better off. Cut your losses. Hey, we made a mistake. Enjoy your trips to Hawaii there, buddy boy. All right, Anna.